I thought there was going to be a low incoming. Not right.
Okay, I seem to be live on both of my streams. My cat's shaking the camera a bit. Today, we're gonna be going live with Redmoon Terror. My husband is still streaming, but he won't be pretty soon, so you might hear him in the background a little bit. But it should be okay. I'm gonna be joining people's TeamSpeak soon. I was very careful to talk it out with them, because there's always privacy concerns with people being caught on recordings and stuff, even if you're a small channel. So always make sure that people are aware that you're streaming and stuff.
Connected. Channel switched.
Okay, I am now on the Discord, so fully prepared for the raid. Now just hopefully I will know where to enter it. I will just follow this lady. She probably knows the way. That seems to be the way. Hooray, I found the way. Where's literally everyone else, though? I chose that direction. Don't exactly see them on the map, though.
I think we're gonna push that with the crash.
I'm following around Viperine. Does anyone know where am I supposed to go when I teleport into the place?
Go to the big ship and then go in.
Oh.
Nice.
Need to jump down a pipe. I'll just go. Hey, we started the first tour exactly on time.
Is that a new person doing BD disc? Ah, okay.
These are new people though.
Yeah, but usually it's not a good idea with a new very bro doing a BD disc. In general.
Like in my old raid stream, I will not be talking that much. Just for this simple reasoning of... Let's see, my sound is a bit too loud. There we go, that's a lot better. For the simple reasoning on, I will be focusing on the raid. And this is the third and final raid. We still have Genetic Archives, which is the first raid, but I'm gonna be attending it on difficulty +1 on Sunday, and it's not guaranteed that we'll clear it, I think. But it's okay because you'll still see a little part of it, and I'm hoping to record the whole of Redmoon Terror, and that is more than I could have hoped for.
And we have to leave it this because looks like we need it.
Just asking how counting team? Like the Starfleet and New Walker, especially know how to count team. This is a green bolt.
I guess they're not, but give me a second at this place, I'll just leave this
Okay, so.
This thing is just so high in health. I was ruined by my guild leader, so I'm hoping that I'm like not completely useless.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that is true, but you would need to do quite an insane split-second timing. Yeah, there's a very, very big timing to do it. But it's practically not
You need to do it before start casting because of latency and stuff.
Just looked like it went infinite into rock armor as soon as it started casting.
It's not as soon, but it's pretty fast.
If I'm wearing a face of pure terror, that is because I do have a face of pure terror for the raid.
In the switch.
I guess
If you had a bot, you could do it.
you can enter on deny for the entrance. But I guess you can go.
No scope, you guys. Oh, no scope. Do you guys have plans? Do you just kill the like anti-hero stuff that fast?
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
Alright. You can just stuck in
He
here.
has cap spot. Thank you for this information.
Tick. You aren't tracking so long. You're fast.
Hey, King Mad Dog. I'm just doing a raid again, so I'm slightly terrified.
Yeah, that would be kinda bad since like then we should get the full buffer time of amps.
And there
User
RMG
joined
you
your
can.
channel.
Is Jeff going? Where is he left? That's not great.
The new warrior, I believe.
Yes, why?
Presume Remy is not the case.
Me? Oh. Thanks.
I'm just gonna go in the meanwhile.
My husband randomly yelled, "Have fun!" and I was like, is it to me?
Bring the monkey close. Thanks.
Should be ideally pressing 1 every single time when I'm at 5 of these thingies for ultimate damage, but I either forget to do it or do it too early. There we go, that is 1. scary when great soundtrack is just non-existent. I wonder if they just like not finish Redmoon Terror, or if they intend for the soundtrack to be complete silence.
Wait, next should stay over the middle, because in the middle you're gonna pull the minions once it spawns. Really, not point to further exist.
Also, take some
think
bullets.
it's in yet, so.
Maybe stupid packs.
Can I just stay still for the mini anyways? So I don't have to swap back to before Swabby. And then I switch to my warrior and Swabby, of course, for the fight.
It's coming now, yeah. You already switched, so... Is everyone here? It's not the only TSP yet.
This must look really awkward because I'm trying to slurp
We
coffee
can
without
put this trash back. This is a good one of those.
wetting my
You said you wanted the captain's log.
face, and I'm drinking coffee. How are you Lithuanian? That is so surreal when people actually know my mother tongue. Don't do that, that's kind of creepy. Do you use auto-translate, or are you Lithuanian as well?
For a video.
User joined your channel.
We're still waiting for a test though. He just hasn't found a way in yet. We'll do our best to try to get you banned from Twitch, as usual.
That's not very nice.
Don't worry, they never ban Alice either.
It's the usual thing. He tries to get everybody banned.
Honestly, I'm so small that I don't think that Twitch would care unless, like, they had an auto program, which I don't think they do.
Nah, they don't. I mean, we have been trying it for a couple of years and nothing happened.
Somebody broke on something.
I can't wait for me to cut off.
Tari find a way in yet?
We're gonna be, like,
Guess we can
killing these
get
two
back
and
on
then
the
going
right
all
ones.
the way back
Looking
to
for-
the entrance and not using abilities for a while, because I think some people can't, like, enter the raid. So I said, okay,
I
I'ma
don't think
follow
he's in
the
TeamSpeak
herd.
either, so that's gonna make it more difficult to find it. But get it back on the right so he can take the damn thing while we don't wait for it. Remember to
And
get
just
done,
in case, I
please.
checked my chat blocker that's in this wonderful pink color is working perfectly fine. Because otherwise I now would be exposing a TeamSpeak link to the public.
Let me know when I've had a combat.
I absolutely love the bird finisher, but this does end up with me staring at the bottom of my bar quite a lot. Doing am I at 5? Am I at 5? Am I at 5?
Get back to the previous room.
Oh, hey,
Choo-choo.
Reparo.
It's time to choo-choo away.
Okay.
Hey, choo-choo.
And please don't use medic probes and all that.
Just gonna quickly show this. Set.
And let's go. Done.
Yay! Something was done. I think they're recording our DPS on this one as well.
It does a call, need to avoid it. It does also further damage.
Where is your portal, Ben?
Just right to the entrance platform. Just you need to turn right, fall down, and it's right next to you.
Just went to my... I think my NG spot literally has nothing but the damn portal straight in front of the entrance.
Just my medic, so...
Doesn't matter, he's not in the TeamSpeak, so he can't hear it.
Oh.
Razhawk, usually yes, but you
Some
put a lot of
people are not
asterisks in there
on
between.
TeamSpeak, some people cannot find the portal to the raid.
Some bosses do, some bosses don't.
It was very hectic
was
preparing for this because I was like cooking and applying makeup and getting dressed at like the exact same time, and my husband was streaming at that same time.
It shouldn't be a problem though.
Miss Perfect was helping me ruin myself and giving me a better gadget and stuff.
I think the main issue is he's not in TeamSpeak. It's gonna be a problem regardless. And first one is that he's not listening to instructions. Not to get in, but not on the fight side.
See?
Does he even have TeamSpeak?
There's a big gap in here. Oh god, my cat's nearly falling over as well. That is not good. Unless they want like a whole load of cats
not in here.
coming back from here.
It's like the first thing you should do if you don't know how to get in is to get into TeamSpeak. Like where does he expect to get the information?
The chat.
So convenient while the group is
User
fighting,
joined your
trying to
channel.
have somebody telling you.
TeamSpeak is a chat.
And it's faster to get information with TeamSpeak.
Yes.
Depends who's explaining it.
Well, yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
Let's get started. Don't forget kicks. Yeah, not that type of explanations, because this is a fight where you will kill you, but this is a fight where you will kill other people if you don't listen to explanation.
Check what feel free to by the way each other you.
Okay, we're going without explanation on this one, so
Can avoid the
I'm just like, fingers crossed I don't die.
You need to double jump.
I changed my telegraph color to purple as well. Apparently it's a bit better for showing up, and I can see that it is visible on the floor. Wow, it's just that every single time when that big triangle lands, it can't exactly react to it.
Thank you
God.
because you're giving the points and many kicks and also the 6% damage buff.
Who has a Logitech headset?
I'm actually wondering what made
You could just
these
also
people
with my
stick with
character,
TeamSpeak after Discord came out,
except the photo that the engine.
especially considering that they have Discord anyway.
Alright.
Because I remember my guild just switched.
Or you can go to my rep.
I don't think mine is open. Okay, but yeah.
Guys need to me go to social go visit and use
My
this.
reaction happen to be available. And it's on the ramp.
I just based on my engine snake right off the entrance.
Thanks for circles. Maybe it's this, let's say not good. Or we need it for this part, but it's gonna be a big deal.
We are missing power,
Don't worry about it.
and I am getting deflects as well.
Oh,
You can go to multiple places, they each have the portal. You can go to
they're gone now?
the name Duli Voima by right-clicking visit, or you can go
If
to
they're no longer
I think,
present,
Card Captor Sakura.
then surely you guys could have
the
just
chat frame social
switched over to
visit.
Discord.
And they will all have a portal in front of you. Also, you can need to visit Bubu Kos.
Oh god,
as
this
a
thing is
portal
so
right at the
holy.
entrance. It's like a panel
I meant, it has
that's,
holes
I
in
think
it.
it's Palaver Point. Teleportation console.
It's a PowerPoint to Arkansas, or Redmoon Terror. I'll just do, I think it switches for some reason.
This is the Palaver Point teleportation from Redmoon Terror.
What was their arguments against Discord?
It's involved.
By the way, when you've killed that pack, can everyone stay there for a second?
I mean, you guys are having it for like the lolsies anyway, so...
Stay here, wait.
Please get back.
Wait. Did you not listen? No?
Of course not.
The patrol behind now? Okay.
Stealing your data!
As long as you're behind me, you don't make any noise. It's also fine, to be honest.
Not really, that's not the point. The point is listen.
What? That is perfectly stable.
Okay, that's fine. Just don't do anything right now.
Oh, that... Suppose that might be an issue. I mean, normally my Discord overlay works fine now. But I don't have an overlay here anyway. I just go, voices! People voices.
Should I lock my war for this? For the power link?
Yes, please, we need power link.
Essentially, if you're important enough, I'll learn your voice.
I think it's even more lost than before.
And if I didn't, that means that my brain didn't register your existence. Sorry. Oh!
I'll just
Actual soundtrack.
show him myself where to go. So Ducky, I've been housing.
Oh yeah, Bunner, don't forget the Razor Dick too.
I'm just in case positioning my old stuff at the bottom of my stuff because the last time...
You're not in TeamSpeak.
Who?
Darkly, the walker.
Yes, he is.
No, I can't see him.
Last time I salvaged some good
There's
stuff,
17 people in.
which was slightly an issue.
Detox.
Well, there are people slugging.
We kicking
You know,
people?
You know, we have barely any British people anyways, like in most of the race.
You have to get used to English because we need to listen to it anyway.
Somebody's having issue with English now?
So,
What?
no, just I'm gonna come and show you where to go exactly.
At this rate would be faster though if somebody went to show it where to go.
I go to the housing, to type in chat.
Oh, wait, no, that's a healing one. I have learned that much today.
Okay, here, so come here to the blue console. Use the blue console. And I got next to the pink ship. It's there.
Wonder if we're having like new joinees or
It's more
is
close
the
to
same
pink, I
person just really confused about where
Anyway.
to
First
go.
I thought you were gonna say go to the pink ship, it is pink.
Go to the pink ship, it is pink.
And there it is.
Well, we were saying teleportation panel. A panel. They're not in yet, so
Here we are in.
you are both
Yes.
in RMT?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, ik snap weer dat je griep. Oh, nou it's dagelijk. Okay, we all in. Yes, grass wasn't in. Oh, grass here.
No, me, don't worry.
Alright,
Okay, that's it.
first boss. We're gonna cheese this with over DPSing, so stay on the boss. He's gonna jump here when we start and start walking slowly towards the shredder. Stay near the boss, don't go away from it, ignore the ads. If ad gets close to the boss, there might be a knockback, so just run back towards the boss if there's a big knockback. Don't stand precisely behind him, be a bit to the left or a bit to the right, and you will avoid the small soul players coming from back. And if there is a big soul blade coming to the front, you just need to dodge it from the side. The big soul blades coming in front are either right, middle or left, so if this happens to be a middle one, just dodge it when it comes to it. So, dodge things, dodge things, dodge things, hit the boss until it dies. I guess I'll take out.
Yeah, if you need. Going.
Literally what I understood from that is
Is it-
we're gonna
yeah,
just
if
try to fast use the boss and
boss gives
don't
one
get hit by
person a
things.
long rectangle telegraph. Drop it on the side, like lengthwise. Whatever you do, don't drop it sideways because it drops tethers and they're really annoying to handle. Drop it on the side and get off right after it drops, and then get back on the boss. I
Okay,
guess that's it.
telegraph
I can't
should
make a ready
be
check.
dropped to the side, got it.
Okay, Tito.
You ready?
This dress and my red dress all have like these
A full dictatorship. No
Any
one can
meshes?
right.
on their sides and
Not
they
doing your
really
job then.
irritate my butt to sit on them. As you know, that was very, very needed info.
God damn it, didn't we have like 30 minutes already?
Let me
Alright,
see if I can slightly move to this
quick,
side so
you
that
go.
my arm's a bit less upward. Whoa!
So close, okay, to the left, to the right, otherwise you're gonna get hit by the small sword blades. You can see them spawning in front of us. If you're in the center, you'll be hit by the small sword blades.
This is so difficult to say.
Big sword blade, that one is called left. Move on.
I can sort of see that there's no telegraph on me, but
And the left.
I can almost not see anyone else's telegraphs. And yes, DPS would not be ideal with me in the party because,
One sword blade move.
for one thing, when I was playing this game actively, I played healer because I always really suck at DPS.
Alright. Can
Died.
people stay on the bridge right here, where the boss arena is? Just for a second.
Okay.
You can't go
Go
down
back.
there, you bullet.
Can we please get laser tape? Right, I got 2 reflects.
So many square Redmoon trapdoors. It's like you could just make a house out of them.
Okay,
I know your other classes don't really care, but my whole rotation is completely fucked when I deflect.
Yeah, very useful. Actually, you can link anything we want in chat.
I don't know how to make this go away.
Eva was using Razor Disc. with a
Maybe you were
perfect.
late on casting it then.
No, it was a 1 cast per. It was 0.1 cast, which means once per 10
Raptor.
seconds. You can't use it faster.
But maybe he casted it late, he like started the side of command but like 2 seconds extra.
Besides that. And somebody fell down.
Is it? He wants to record stuff.
Or is
No,
it
this is actually perfect. He's so passive down here. What the fuck?
Beware.
Oh, well,
There
anything
you go.
down at least.
No, this was actually perfect. I didn't think it. No, wait. People went down with me.
But
Yeah,
this
we
is
said
it
combat.
doesn't matter if you pulled the boss, then it doesn't matter. Everybody needs to die.
It will kill everyone.
Yeah. No, it doesn't reset until everybody dies.
I'm guessing they would make things worse.
We need to wipe
mention
them.
you the asterisk.
No, this is the
There's a lot of
asterisk thing.
One of the many.
Whoa!
Just kill yourself.
To jump down.
This
You
is
can jump off the bridge.
Abomination.
That make it score because you resurrected the previous checkpoint.
This is Abomination. It's a boss that blocks the center. The most annoying base mechanic is the crush. He chooses one person as a target.
Fucking
You get
hell.
a debuff. A raid core screams at your name, and after a second or two, it will start raining blocks from the sky, that like hammers that will create a physical barrier where you drop them, and they will also insta kill if you get hit by them and everyone else near you. So if you get targeted by it, immediately first go away from the boss and then run in a circle around the boss, like keeping like at least 30-meter distance to the boss. If it's not on you, you want to immediately dash sideways when it happens to make sure you're not standing in it, and then just continue DPSing. If you are ranged, please don't hack the boss at melee, because you will then make it sure that the crush starts at melee, and everybody has to dodge. So if you're ranged, the ability range of the melee can actually DPS. And then we get spew, where the boss pukes, and it's so nasty that everybody pukes. Just don't point your beam at other people and you'll be fine. We're probably gonna skip the first hand, so we're just gonna push straight to mid phase. It's pretty obvious, just follow the openings and hit the thing. And when we end the mid phase eye, it will open up and there will be a safe zone in the center, so just start running towards the center immediately, otherwise you will die. In the mid phase, keep looking down for red and stay in the safe zone, and we first destroy the cannon and then the flame in the center. When we get out, there will be a new mechanic added, which is laser, where the boss targets one person randomly. You will get a big beam pointed at you. You can't avoid it, it's impossible. The first person in the beam gets rooted and takes stacks. The more stacks they have, the more damage they take. So, you first go about 50 meters from the boss and then sprint, dash, in a circle around the boss, keeping the same distance, so that the raid soaks the laser by running in it one by one, and as soon as you get stacks, you don't stack anymore, so you stack it one by one. Don't change directions when you have the laser, keep sprinting. When you sprint ends, you dash and then you sprint again. Make sure you're not too close and not too far. If you don't panic if you get the laser, just remember, be about 50 meters away from boss and sprint in a circle around it. And for further things, listen to calls. There is a kick shit for the kicks, but I have a feeling no new people are on it. Whenever we get a cannon and a flail, the cannon gets destroyed first and then the flail. God damn it, I need to kick.
I was so busy with reading the information on rolling for loot that I ended up only catching half of that. But it's okay, I know that I'm supposed to stay away 15 minutes, question mark, away from the boss and sprint around the circle.
Alright,
Here's take the shit.
Remy and Kami. Alright, I hope people have the kicks. Ellie is 1, Cydia 2, I am 3, Lunary 4, and Rita 5. Don't forget 2 kicks. Oh, Bulbo
Wait,
4.
they trailered the next
Bulbo
Final
kick
Fantasy
4.
expansion.
Okay,
It's the summer.
so you have
We're
2
coming
kicks.
back to it.
Oh, therefore. Alright, good enough. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, YOLO. So we'll start with the crush. So don't let your don't make it a crushing defeat. Remember, if you're ranged, don't hack the boss.
My own Discord is being very hype about the upcoming
But you don't need to go to the edge of the earth.
Final Fantasy expansion.
When you get the laser, if you get speed.
Because it actually got a reveal today. And now I'm really hyped too. You get to be a warrior of darkness! Woo woo woo! Woo woo!
You don't want to run too far away with the crush because
oh god! Crush!
When you get the laser on when you're at the edge of the room, you're not gonna make it there in time. Okay, we can skip down to the low. We'll do it afterwards. DPS was pretty low.
I can actually see the purple. Purple was a great idea.
Hit the scanning guy and then we run along. Yeah, like do stay together, but make sure you're standing so that you don't drop the crush in the immediate melee.
Okay, run around with the laser.
Unless you're actually.
So essentially, play ring around the rosy. Got it.
Okay, the last stretch. After this, we're gonna run the right to the center. So let's get ready to run towards the right and sprint because it might be fun. Okay, go to the right. Go to the right.
Something sprint.
Fast. On the right, cannon.
Cannon on the right. That was not a cannon.
One. Right now we break the fail, safe zones. And yes, there's a chance that there's a safe zone which is no melee safe zone. So in that case, has to be needed. Right, we have a cannon and flail. Go for the cannon. You guys get ready. You guys can. One. Guys, where are the kicks? Crush. 2.
Beware.
Okay, I'm just clicking buttons.
Spew, look away. Into laser next.
2, 1.
Okay, laser not on me.
Okay, soaking. If you get stacked, don't stack it. Don't go back into the game. Crush.
How much health do you still have? Quite a bit.
Beware.
Spew.
Oh, I am... This is like the wrong time to be happy.
And get the center. Second middle phase is the same thing except there are 2 cannons, which means that the main group will take the one on the corner we enter or the one spawning left.
It's like, oh hey, Wildstar shutting down and you're in the middle of the raid. I know what's gonna...
Cross and destroy the second cannon. They keep doing the 3-master cast, so they need to be saved first. Don't stop DPS in the frame in the center. Go to the other side and destroy the other cannon.
Yeah, it's like you're mid-raid and the games that you're raiding and is shutting down. I know what makes the most sense. Checking Discord messaging and getting hyped on the next Final Fantasy expansion. Thanks, brain. Hope that they don't screw raids up. Last time they did, and here I go.
This is what happens.
Whoopsie.
One. Get the other side. Four. Okay, we got cannon up.
I really wish that I could like see through objects. That would be great.
Oh dang, I'm still alive. He's before he goes up.
I can! Ow!
Crush. 2.
Inferno!
3.
But is it Inferno?
4,
Or is it
3,
Inferno?
Wait,
1.
Oh, my cat doesn't steal my pizza.
have some more people laser. Thank you. Crush.
Van one here.
Okay, we have a spew into another cannon. Look away. Crush. Run. 2,
4, 3, 2, 1.
laser.
Nice, I'm not the only dead person.
Explain.
There's a whole bunch of us.
Crush. Look away.
No! Don't do this.
With the cannon, we're gonna have a
Yeah, I can't see.
crush you.
Now I can see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Laser.
I like the counting add-on. It's
Kill the
nice.
boss.
It counts. They're very pleasant voices.
No, they fail. Kill the boss.
Beware.
Don't worry if you died on the first abomination pool, because there are many things here which kill you. But by the way, the reason why I keep saying go towards the center, go towards the right, is that you are literally meant to be running across, like running at the hammers, the blockers, when it dies. If you are running towards them when they flip up, you will make it. But if you are standing there hitting at the thing when it gets destroyed, you won't make it.
Can somebody get me up?
Yeah, but if you don't even need an auger. If you're literally running across, like towards them, and start sprinting the moment they open, you will make it without any mobility or auger. But you need to be literally running towards them the moment it breaks and opens.
Should I just respawn?
Yeah. Yes.
I can't.
Kill.
Oh, we're in combat right now.
Triple kill.
You'll be able to respawn in a moment, and you gotta go down the hole and then take the elevator up.
Your life story certainly is exciting.
Release, please.
Of course.
Now you should be able to. Alright, let's go.
You jump back down.
Whoop, whoop. Reload you. Aye. Yeah, I know, Anar, but that's. Oh! Oh, thank you, Loot Squid. I can see it now.
Like right here. Would be perfect. Guess not.
Okay, so we're straight here for my boss recordings.
It's very hard to do.
You can just go to the next mini if you think.
Linking of stuff.
Another...
Oh god, that was a funny roll.
Yeah,
And trying to figure out where the elevator is.
Mini where we will have range people standing on range, and everybody else just stand behind the tank. You will be hit by the square cleave. Don't run away, even when the circles come out.
Oh.
Stay in and get hit.
Throw with the legs. Mirta.
Oh my god, that was a great roll. And yeah, Narba, I'm also hyped as fuck. But I'm mostly just hyped because I think I would be by default. It's an expansion, of course I'm hyped.
Raspberry go. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just catching the right
Oh.
guy, so don't have to waste too much time.
Cool,
Can we have one more
hands,
person on
yes.
range, please? We're missing one on the back left.
I don't
North.
give a shit about the
North,
blue mage.
east,
All I care
fine.
about is expansion.
Direction.
Whoop whoop. Got the pants, got
One
the
range
pants.
person northeast, please.
I'm just
Aren't you northeast?
putting slash roll every time one perfect tells me to. So many things are happening at once.
Pretty please, guys, so we can get going.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Right, so remember, stay in the cleave. Behe is gonna point the wrong cleave away from the raid. When the circles come out, don't run away. You need to stay so close you can still soak the cleave. If there are not enough people in the cleave, things will go really very badly. You need at least 10 people soaking the cleave. Right, Behe, what do you?
3, 2, 1.
Murda, stay in the cleave, don't run away, stay behind tank. You don't want to be behind the healers though, unless you want to be a problem child that needs special attention.
My brain's special.
Everyone needs to be healed and the healer will hate you if you are staying behind.
You should hit you anyway, so it's hit people.
That's your job. Ow.
Don't appreciate getting please, no. I think
Just too far over.
Okay, there was something about treating the boss's mini buff before the thing started, and I didn't do that, so fingers crossed I live!
And the perfect food, no problem at all.
I'm pretty sure that line is probably repeated somewhere in Avatar's fight too.
I like
Did
that.
I mention everything here once you get? Oh, that includes me.
I can actually use that for fed. I'll just use like 1%, 20% of glance, not that much.
On this one, I'll deal with the north bombs, somebody hopefully deals with the south bombs. The raid, you stack together, and then circle comes from one person, you stay in it, you soak it, and then after the last explosion the boss starts casting gigawatts, and then you start running away. It drops a circle underneath everybody, you keep running until you're safe, and then after the circle's exploded, you return. You can even run through the boss because this guy doesn't clear. So get ready for the call and then run away and then return back after the circles are done.
Okay. Is mine better though? This one is plus 36 assault rating. Which I thought was all that mattered. Or nah.
Don't run away, Mirta.
Oh, okay.
If you wanna run now though.
Run away.
And you're supposed to go for loot when it gets called to throw, not after you make it.
Also, what do you mean I'm doing pretty well? I'm getting distracted by every single shiny thing.
Run away. Oh, fuck.
No, Jan! Kapoof! I'm trying. I did do some raiding in Final Fantasy, but that was on a tank or a healer, and
Run away.
mainly during Alexander times. I am capable of following instructions sometimes.
Yeah, don't be a Frenchman.
Sometimes I'm just like, oh, hello, the shinies.
Nice.
Do I respawn? Yes.
Stupid chewer bound stuff. I didn't jump far enough.
Ooh.
Serves right for chewers. welcome to engineers.
Whoa!
Also the new people will be on SWAT group. You're listening to SWAT calls.
Oh god.
So
For fuck's sake.
you listen to SWAT, and you're on SWAT. You can tell by the way the guy has an actual sword, not a gun.
Terry whispered to me lol because they also did the exact
their
same
bot
thing.
is a gun. We're gonna do a basic YOLO here, which means that we are starting on the spark plug. Never stand in the center. The whole center cross will turn into fire. And there is gonna be one opening between platforms where you can switch, and it will keep changing periodically by closing and opening a new place. When it's changing, the new one is already open, so remember, don't jump into red. Look where the opening is and go for it. When we are in spark plug, make sure you stay behind the boss and don't stay close to the spark plug. Stack when the tank gets the soak thing on it and listen to instructions. When you just need to double jump on the edge. When you hear SWAT leave, you have to leave immediately towards the cooling. Stop whatever you're doing and run to the safe zone and get to cooling. On cooling, you don't stack when the soak happens. You instead keep hitting the turbine until you hear another SWAT leave, and then you immediately leave towards fusion. Do remember on cooling that you want to be towards fusion core because that's where we are leaving, so don't be surprised and be on the other side of the platform. Our fusion is going to be throwing out nasty circles that knock you around and do a lot of damage, so you don't want to stand in them. On fusion core, it's gonna knock circles on people, and you can't avoid if it's on you, and it deals more damage the more people are standing in it. So don't stack up on fusion. If you're ranged, get range. If you're melee, try your best. You still need to do the tank soaking with some people, but if you get the circle, don't stack with the circle. And the most important part, after a while the fusion core shoots out an orb that will launch and target one person. You will get a debuff and Raid goes screaming at you. Don't let the orb catch you. It will be fast, so you need to sprint and dash. Remember, it launches from the center, so you need to look where it's coming from and then start kiting it around the edges. You can take it when the orb has grown really small. The longer it's up, the less damage it does, but if you immediately take it, you will pretty much wipe the raid. Make it tier 8, people are gonna get killed otherwise. You don't need to tear up the barrier though, do you? I mean, I guess if you want the cooldown.
No, yeah, tier 5 is more than enough. Yeah, tier 5 is more than enough.
So, listen to instructions, don't stand in the middle unless you want to die, and importantly, leave immediately when you hear leave. After we kill SWAT, we will go back to Spark to kill the gun here. The gun has a mechanic where it just does a big cacti telegraph on one person, and the person who gets targeted cannot dodge it. If it's on you, don't move. If you don't know who it's on, then you're too stacked. Don't be in a place where you can't tell who has it. Not as a healer though, I think. Ask Remy. So are we ready? Oh, people are gonna find a lot of ways to get damage, don't worry. We're gonna have corpses and fusion if you have one healer. And remember again, Pehe, if you have too much DPS there, just pull it off the fusion core on the edge immediately, you can see it.
That's just gonna kill me time. You notice it though.
Mirta, you really need to get off the center, otherwise you're gonna have a pretty hot experience with flames.
But there was a store there.
It's gonna be a limited time offer because 3, 2, 1, go. Don't stand at the front, you're gonna creep.
Can go.
Oh, stop on spark, stop on spark. Fuck, I'm doing it.
Fucking hell! The amount of
Close.
everything happening on screen right now. I am just gonna attempt sticking to people and shoot you.
Stack. Stop, Sparks, go. Sparks, go. Go. There's a DPS here as well.
Okay, swap to warrior.
Stack.
Don't know where that is. So let me just stand here and continue
He
keeping.
died.
What was the problem? What happened?
Gun group decided to jump into flames apparently.
Oh. Oh, jumping into flames doesn't sound
Just
too well.
when we jumped, so yeah.
The new one opens early. Just go for the new one.
The other side, so it was kind of
Just go. It's, you will make it. You should have mobility there.
Seek the answer to life's greatest mystery.
Ah! Yes! Got here!
Also, DPS on SWAT is pretty lackluster. You were 60% when you left Fusion. That's not good. But isn't Puneri supposed to be Bloodthirst and Razor Disc? Why doesn't he have the Razor Disc? Isn't the Vecra is Puneri, as I was told?
Oh.
We're supposed to be running Razor Disc, so we have actually some DPS. Well, he's not right now, but he should. Okay, well, he should be, so you don't have to.
I know how to stay behind this guy and just pew pew.
He says he's on my DPS meter.
I mean, he has Bloodthirst, but I don't see Razor Disc on my DPS meter. Okay, then never mind, my DPS meter is still screwed up. Alright. So we're ready. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Yay! We're going! I somehow have a feeling that because Monday's... I mean, Sunday is gonna be super hard. This might go like super bad.
You can go.
Use up on the spark and stack.
Do my DPS. Do my DPS. Stick behind the pink poles and hope for the best. Do my DPS. Do my DPS.
Stack.
Up on fusion.
Yes.
That was too fast.
Can go.
Hope that I'm pressing one at the OK intervals. Hope that I'm pressing one at the OK intervals. Go ahead.
Stack. You have to do the next stacking to stretch, but
There's probably a lot of people that actually understand what's happening and they're the ones who like actually carrying my ass right now. But I am very thankful of them.
Stop DPS and sword. We're doing the stack now. Stack. Get ready. And sword leave, sword leave, sword leave.
Sword leave,
Double,
sword
double.
leave.
Heads up, lovers!
Woo!
Remember, you're focusing the core.
Fucking hell.
You have a buck.
That's like super
Over
jump.
to leave. Sword leave, sword leave, sword leave.
Squad leave, squad
Not
leave.
stack.
Should can go as well.
Yeah, go.
Can go.
Heads up, lovers!
Start on the score.
Wait, what? What? Inferno?
Time for a change of scenery. Don't fly too good, do they?
Okay.
Feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Stack. Don't stack with that thing, please. Who the fuck is Bruiser gonna do, right? Okay, run the orb, don't take it immediately. Cassidy, you know, Snowball. So guys, going back to the boss.
Not seeing majority of people, so I'm kind of worried.
Your direction.
Beware. Please don't move with that.
I'm baiting.
Ah! Majority of people are back! Good! I can just like stop being worried.
Check off.
Later,
we need to move on. Stop on spark.
Check off. Get the staircase and move on.
We need to get a move on. Too late, you're gonna die.
Yeah, something move on, something die. I hope I don't.
Good challenge.
Yay! I didn't!
Even if each max rank is still too long cooldown for each electroshock.
So why do you even want me to move out? Why?
So
my loot thingy just went away.
And how does that matter? Because I'm gonna do 0 DPS anyway, because I'm around class.
No.
If I go there for 3 seconds, drop 2 eyes, run back, and like...
I'm good.
Just not doing anything.
I think I should just focus on following the
I guess
people.
your point.
Well, you could have a second person with electroshock and then play the 50-50 game on the next electroshock who dies.
Also Cydia, much low for that barrier.
I just have more people with bakken. Anti-bakken. I'll just wait for this one.
Somebody's going to the next boss who will summon in a moment. It will be Mordecai, Redmoon. The sheet has left and right groups. They will be based on the airlock. It's a Mordecai Redmoon, that the same guy from the Volcano. So he has a huge cleave in the front and in the back and underneath him.
Yes,
don't be at the front, don't be at the back.
Don't
also
run.
Don't run. You're supposed to wait for a summon. So avoid, do never be at the front, never be at the back, and watch out underneath if you're a melee, because he has like a circle underneath him, so he cleaves under his ass. So the most important thing there is, well, a lot of important things. First thing we will go to is an airlocks, where you will go either the left or right, and then stay in the safe areas, well, where you don't get pulled, and avoid the floating shit that tries to knock you over while DPSing the anchors.
Don't touch my camera!
So, then
don't dare!
if you survive from that one, after we break the anchors, then everybody's supposed to gather on his feet on the right edge of the cleave, and when you hear move back, everybody goes to the campfire and then waits for the shurikens to shoot out. The boss targets one person with shurikens, and if you get chosen as a target, you need to wait a few seconds and then go left very slowly. If you're not targeted, you just go left very fast. The boss will be shooting shurikens at the person who's targeted for a couple of seconds, and if you just run quickly, it's gonna be bad. You're gonna pull the shurikens to raid, and they will be very awkward dodging again. So, when you hear move back, go back right, there will be a campfire where you're supposed to run to and wait there until the shurikens get chosen. Afterward, we will get a orb, where the boss spawns an orb on the tanks, where we just cleave it down and be done with it. Then there will also be a spin where the boss starts a 360 spin, and will do a lot of damage, but we just heal through it. So the DPS will stay on the side, the tanks will face the boss to the airlock, to the elevator, and the airlock is at the back. So for the mid phase, this side is right group here, and left group will be here. They're like this because the pull direction for the mid phase is that it's gonna be sucking from the elevator, and you will be sucking you out of the airlock at the back. If everything else fails during the airlock phase, you can nudge yourself against the door frame to prevent being pulled out. Like here. If you just nudge yourself the door frame, you can't be pulled out. And the campfire spot is here for when you hear move back, back right. You're supposed to go here and wait for the shurikens to shoot out. If it's not on you, you just go left quickly to the boss. If it is on you, you wait for a couple seconds and then slowly shuffle left just enough to dodge the shurikens.
You're not here, Klaus. Go with the group. Oh wait, you're calling right. So
we will just be repeating the same. There will be 3 mid phases and a lot of shurikens and a lot of spins. So I've seen at least one, I think. The boss also does an occasional side cleave as a part of the attack pattern. Just take it with your face and get hit through it. You can't avoid it. Well, I mean, technically you can, but the chance of getting hit by the front back cleave is much higher. In the case of Remy, you can't even be spying from friend list if she's inside or not, because otherwise you're just gonna summon before her PC has loaded in.
I think if you want the sheet, say so.
How can you be missing someone? There is. I see you have a roll there,
Yeah.
and
I'm not missing them.
I was gonna say there's 19 people.
Did you update for me? Because there is Fonas and Sundrawn at least. I don't think either one is here.
I just reloaded then.
I'm reloading it right now. It's being slow as fuck. Oh, it didn't reload. How nice.
Feature.
I can only see the pictures. Very beautiful.
True choice, Rita, yes, but there's still one more person on the sheet, but okay. As long as it's more, it's always fine.
Yeah, there is an extra Sunaya who's not here.
I don't see a Zenaya. Where do you see a Zenaya?
This seems stupid.
Hoito, you didn't see anything.
What?
We agreed that you didn't see anything.
Okay.
I already said the Sanaya was on there, but I thought he was gonna join, so.
Oh, he did right now, but he just decided to think 1 hour, 20 minutes is 1 hour. I guess we can do this plan just so that we have Mirta, Kami. Mirta. CIA is here.
Yeah, I'm present.
Need to wait anyway for you, Kami.
I have people texting me about all sorts of stuff.
If that's necessary.
I mean, I guess it's an airlock, so I guess that's why. Somebody at the artist, do you have a good idea?
Mushroom Boy isn't a boss, it's a
I mean, you can turn them on and off.
I mean, there is those 2 big ones here. Maybe these are. Maybe that one. Those ones are supplying area.
They can't find the right spot. What are you talking about?
Why didn't you join 3 seconds earlier before I put you off the sheet?
Nice.
No, I have to have a name. Single name of the sheet. You know, that's the good deal.
Of course, we want to. It's the same for everybody in the same week. Pretty sure it is.
I didn't see it.
They change when you go in.
No, there was a part of the also something where you change the pace now.
Might be.
You can have a summon.
Ah!
2 seconds.
Found it.
Long.
Found it.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we're ready.
That was not a ready check, that was a teleport.
That's Reaper. I mean, no, I'm not judging, but if that's how you roll.
Could always be a dick and summon people to wherever I am.
Can I safely take the comfort from here?
Yes, you can. Just go on the right.
But I really shouldn't.
This Terry here, can we please not go AFK all the time? Come on.
Just blame the German side though.
Blame the Germans for everything. Got it.
Here we go.
Good. 3, 2, 1.
Don't go AFK, even if there's a hold up on the rail. We're not gonna be here fucking forever. You're always gonna be waiting for the one by AFK. And the next guy's AFK, the next guy's AFK. We're not gonna go anywhere. Airlocks. Also, you don't have aggro, so I guess like you can get the move.
Whoa!
We can enter the move.
Stacker. Right, remember, come on the right side.
Freaking thank God!
Get ready, right side, that's not right. Move back, campfire, move back, campfire. And this happens because you're not back on campfire.
Oh, it's too slow.
And the first one is the person who takes it.
I think I executed a movement maneuver.
4, 3,
Move back.
1.
How the hell does move on happen? Where's my threat?
He is a soft down.
Push by the way.
Sucky face soon? What?
Oh, right.
Oh. Sucky.
Also not killed. Oh.
Yeah, we won't stop.
God damn it!
I'll take it again.
No. Ah!
Right side, guys, right side. Right, in the back, campfire, in the back. Don't go too fast coming. Orb coming out. Not go. Good work, guys. Come on.
4, 3.
Move back, campfire, move back. Campfire, everybody, campfire, now. Stop DPS, stop. And DPS go.
Wait, you take it too soon?
5.
Airlocks.
Trying to get me, so I might have.
No. Just some of them are very awkward to spawn. That's why this boss was difficult, because you always have to. You can have to just skip them.
Oh God! I just
Right side.
jumped out of the fucking airlock.
Move back. Move back.
2, 1.
Okay. There we go. At the right side. running there. Move back, move back, move back. Push after this. Arrows coming after this, don't run into them.
Really? Ow!
I'll take it.
Okay.
I keep on barely surviving there.
5, 4,
Woo!
But you're not good to do anything.
Lily-livered rapscallions to send
Even
me
did
into
the
the
chance.
pot again.
So yeah, that's first rule.
Skewer your gizzards before your blood's dry, and feed the lot of me to the frizzlets. Me.
Barely. 3:58 on my timer.
The lot of ye is brought.
It's 350.
Can I keep the hand as pretties?
But the reason why this fight was difficult was not of the mechanics, but because you had to deal with all those awkward orbs that always spawned on the raid. It was fucking annoying. Also, you couldn't just burn the orb before it started moving. You had to run with the orb for like a couple loops before it was destroyed. That's what was the difficulty of the fight.
I can get the jetpack from the box.
Yeah, take a jetpack, take a kick. Party chat. Don't forget the MS.
Why did you call me though?
You don't call the roll, the Lootmaster calls the roll.
I was
Okay.
rolling for the shield, I guess.
Yeah, for the shield.
I mean, roll for when Remy asked to roll for the stuff, then you roll for it. But let's talk
That's
about
otherwise
trash.
it's confusing.
I tried to
Yeah.
do slash roll, it just really failed. Where did you guys
Okay.
go?
To the next room.
You could have saved faces, tried to say that you just tried to call for a roll. Kick.
Where's the next room?
Forward?
Out the
You
airlock.
go up the elevator.
You went up the elevator?
Died.
Must have been the last phase though.
I don't really...
Click the lever in the elevator.
I just watched the cutscene, so I kinda got confused.
Oh, wait, no, then you don't go in the elevator.
Don't go on the elevator. Just come to the light. Don't forget to take a jetpack though. Kick. If you die on this strip, then just
You roll
release.
for feet.
You roll.
Oh wow, I barely made it in the group as well.
Give them to keep me for 1 second.
Oh, I'm on my rat, so it's not like it matters so much.
Yeah,
if you
and
want
I'm on my
to roll,
second Esper, so it might
otherwise-
even less.
So yeah, both 2S, second Espers.
Perfect always tells me to roll when I'm
You can give
Always-
Marta then.
focusing on so
Probably
many
needs
more
more.
I
things.
mean, didn't that bring when the roll though?
Yeah,
Look
that's
inside,
true,
look
but
inside.
yeah, you can give one to Viper and one to me.
Item level.
They're the same.
They're the same, okay.
I got food.
And wait for me to wait. Get
That,
the cooldown Not waiting.
There
I think you actually aggroed them on the drive-by.
I was just waiting.
We were waiting, you just ran so close you aggroed them and then
Nah,
calculate speed.
Rita was too close.
Oh, okay. It looked to me like just some kind of kick.
This is so confusing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Boosted. Because it's so much good.
At least I didn't kill the raid group today. Dork.
But you don't have to help here, I told you.
Did do the last time.
Guys, don't forget to break these things. Break the turrets.
Double kill.
Bye bye turrets.
Time to break it down.
There are no kickstack movement skills here.
Welcome to Octog. Remy is gonna make groups for the squids, but probably want to put new people there. This is Octog. Stay behind the boss at all times. There is only one exception. This at the start I might call for you to on tanks. For everybody to come on tanks for one mechanic and wait there, and then when I say off tanks, you never come on the tanks again at any point. You will die if you do. So you stay at the back of the boss. We're gonna be pushing this boss around, so he will be backpedaling and you need to move with it. Don't trail to the front, don't trail to the side, always stay towards the back to the wall side. Also you have a jetpack here, which you should be using in the middle phase, where it will spawn blue orbs halfway in the air and then yellow orbs at the top. To do the mid phase, you need to first double jump, jetpack, hit a blue orb which will reset your cooldown, and then jetpack again immediately and hit a yellow/orange orb that will again reset your cooldown, and then jetpack on top of the boss and use the second ability to slam the yellow orb into the boss. You need to do that 25 times as a raid to succeed.
I missed it to clean up, so...
Okay, well, I'll get there. So, when we start this, you set the back and keep staying there, and if you hear on tanks, then you come on tanks quickly. After that, never on tanks. There's gonna be squids that the people on the groups will be dealing with. They will pop them, they will do ink, and then there will be a flamethrower which we use to clean the ink, so they will be at the front side. When we get an orb, one person gets a huge orb. If you get it, don't panic. On the first orb you literally don't need to move at all. You can't avoid it if it's on you. If you leave the orb, it will die. If we don't break the orb in time, we will all die. So when the orbs come out, the first one, just put it near the boss, stay in, clear it with the boss and be done with it. If you leave it with any way, be it the movement skill, walking, dashing, jetpack, you die. If you stand on the edge when it drops, you die. You can enter it, you just can't leave it until you break it. So after the orb we keep pushing it back, and then we will push it to the mid phase with a good flamethrower to clear the shit. And then we do the mid phase as mentioned with the double jumping, jetpacking orbs to get the yellow orb and then slam it in the boss. After that we will get a move and 2 orbs afterwards. With the 2 orbs, just don't overlap them, place them near the boss, like on one each end, and then don't leave the orb. If you leave the orb, you die. And afterwards we just repeat the same thing and go into the second mid phase. Afterwards we will have 3 orbs, where if optimally we place them like in a triangle around the boss, like the Venn diagram. They can overlap a bit, but not too much. Pick one orb, stand in it and break it, and then help the rest. Whatever you do, don't screaming run away with the orbs, because that's the worst thing you can do.
I'm trying to follow Raz.
Is Mirta and Raz. When we kill for cleanup, it will be at the start of the mid phase, so your job then is to use the jetpack and the second ability to slam any remaining squids in the area. After that you can go for the orbs. If you look down, you can see the small squares. You need to, when we call for cleanup and the mid phase starts, you just slam all the remaining squids and then go for the orbs.
Squids will be in that big middle area, right?
They will be moving around, you can't miss them. Well, I mean, you can miss them, but you can't miss them.
Okay, it's a bit better than just follow Raz.
Well, a lot of to digest, but everything will be called. Just be inside, and I guess we're ready. Okay.
Okay. It's a bit bugged, but we'll manage, I hope. Go.
Just DPS?
Yeah, yes.
Si, señorita.
And now?
Look at me.
Stay at the back.
Si, señora.
Back. Why do I hear
Tanks, on tanks. Everybody on tanks now. Everyone on tanks now, please. Chia on tanks. Good, never mind.
Thanks, sir.
Group 1 go, get off the tanks. Group 1 go, get off the tanks. Group 2 help.
the squidgies? I'm not too sure it's mid-phase.
I have one DPS force. Group shot. Group 3 go. Stop. DPS stop. DPS stop. Stop. DPS stop. Stop.
DPS
Stop.
stop.
Why is it still going down, guys?
Prepare, stop, Zekra, you too.
I guess we're not listening. Clean up.
There are 19 people in TeamSpeak. The thing.
I think 2 of them are Sid. So that's 18.
The reason why we're stopping because we didn't want to push the middle phase before clearing the ink, which is gonna make it a bit more awkward.
Oh!
Also, people are apparently not ready.
Was that on me?
It was not just Viper though. There must have been a lot of other people DPSing as well.
Well, that's the
Please,
person
guys.
I heard.
Yeah, it is unfortunately the hardest encounter always to stop DPS.
I hope I didn't do that.
Nice spamming.
Release, please.
Two people?
Somebody just posted CTS www.com.
User joined your channel.
You're long enough.
Yeah. Right. Let's get here, guys. The start goes a bit differently based on how hard we DPS, so you might or might not get the stack on tanks. It depends.
User joined your channel.
But please get on tanks immediately because I couldn't go to group 1 to go because people were not on tanks, so the scripts were not stacked up. Get inside.
Being on TeamSpeak with your speakers muted won't change the fact. How
Yeah,
stupid are people? Seriously.
If you tell them on TeamSpeak, they're not gonna hear you.
Yeah, that's the purpose, that's why I'm saying it on TeamSpeak.
I think you're stupid then. You're not getting the message across.
Ignore my tasteful pizza eating.
Yeah, I need the pizza mat though.
Made.
I'm not mad, I sound different when I'm mad and you know that.
Stack on tanks, stack on tanks. Stack on tanks, come on, sorry. Go, go, go. First off. Don't leave it. That's what I should do. Group 2 go. Don't steer now, go to tanks, they have to back now. Good shot. Don't be in the front anymore, you will definitely die here.
Sorry! Stay stacked on that.
Good trigger.
You can do it, guys!
Use this flamethrower. Okay, you just keep going. Yeah, cleanup is gonna need help. I guess group 4 is cleanup.
Mid-phase. I see an octopus. Wait, what? Am I dead or... I am dead, why?
Try 2 of this. Don't panic if you get one. Separate a bit please, stop moving. Also you don't want to stand in blink when you're in one.
That was really weird, that was like I was dead and not dead at the same
time.
time.
As mentioned, don't leave your orb, you will die. Yeah, I'm pushing it a bit backwards, don't stand in the front, get off the front, rent, get off the front, rent. And group 1 would go in, I guess.
What?
Where's the orb?
Fuck?
What the hell was that?
Alright, no idea. Okay. Alright, take it back. Group 2 go. Keep pushing it.
Go behind the boss.
Don't stay at the front, you will die. Hook shot.
What be this lubber's flavor?
Group 3 go and stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS, stop, stop.
Oh, stop, watch off.
Get ready, DPS go, go, go. Okay, clean up, I guess group 4.
This place loves yelling Inferno. Just something that I noticed.
Okay, 3 orbs, please don't leave your orb. Try to do a trifecta, and guys, if you're stacked up on one side, you should not be surprised that all 3 orbs will be stacked up together. It's not rocket science. If everybody's stacked, all the orbs will be stacked too. Split was good though, still RNGs was in our favor. Group 1 go please.
You can get up.
Guys, last orb. Thank you. Flamethrower, I'm gonna clean up it. Move to the back. Group 2 go.
Beware.
Hook shot. Good with the one.
What be this lubber's flavor?
I do have this annoying feeling
Stay at the back please.
that if I was raiding proper.
Group 3 goes and stop DPS, stop, DPS, stop, DPS, stop. At 4 orbs, if you get an orb, run away.
You going down, stop, stop.
You can trim it slowly with auto attacks. Group 4 help if needed.
Can't imagine stopping DPS at this point because it's like so tempting.
Try you guys.
So close.
Hook shot. Hey, why are you not moving?
Yeah, I there's no space.
Out, DPS go, go, go. Orbs out, DPS go.
Hey,
don't run out if you don't have an orb.
Another corpse to feed the void within me.
Wait, Remy, did you also have 14 stacks?
Look at that life.
Believe.
Yay, they did it!
I believed.
I believed in you all.
Yes,
yeah.
You can get probed through the orbs, but you can get probed through a failed mid-phase.
I didn't.
Well, we are tanks, so of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Special.
I mean, the probes went out, so they blew up already. Accept the summon, release.
No.
We went down the hole, so we are down. This is technically a mini encounter, but they're just 4 a bit bigger mobs. Stalkers, get out of stealth.
They're not even mobs, they're less than mobs.
I mean, they are elites per se, they have like, mini boss health points.
That's kind of the spells of the crash.
This was intended to be a mini encounter, but they removed them because there were already way too many minis in RMD. So they just switched it to this. It gives mini boss loot, so it's technically a mini boss encounter. What the fuck do you have on that guy? I have absolutely no idea how to
keep on trying to spam my first button.
Okay, glad with this stuff and that killed me.
How the hell do you ever begin?
Because I'm all like, that's where my normally main attack goes, but the build that I was given had main attack on the third. Well, it makes no difference. I figured out that in case somebody will want to like call out a press your third button, that would be like the useful setup to have, so yeah. Probably shouldn't pick up random. So I'm really tempted. That's the crash! That can really mess up other people so much.
Yes.
Remember when we go forward, go through the left. Don't run the rising crawlers in the right.
Rising?
Yes, rising crawler.
Yes,
close enough.
Almost.
So many metal sigils.
Show me your spirit.
I'm also got a splitting headache.
Why?
If you don't like dying, have a mobility.
If you don't like dying.
If you do like dying.
Then don't have a mobility. Works.
Mind the gap.
Actually, I wondered what happens if you jump down here. Is it even possible?
Which side? The left side.
Nah, before you get down that area, there's a big area underneath.
I heard something about mind the gap, so
it is.
I'm a bit worried.
Yeah.
I'll go through the cipher.
Oh! Okay then.
We're gonna go. This is star map time.
Secret mobs down there, huh, Fire?
No, there are no mobs at all. It's just, it looks like the hole from Robo, where I jumped down. But there are no mobs, there's nothing.
You mean the one in the bridges?
Talking about right after that big room. It looks like the cross where you go to Mordecai.
There are more bridges though. If you can fall off the next bridge too, and there's another bridge.
I am very
there's
confused
a pipe
as to
below.
where I am.
Nice. Did you jump down and die?
Yes.
You can release near the boss, so if you die.
I guess she jumped down somewhere else. We went through. This is Robo. Wait, this is star map.
Good job, Paito.
Close enough.
I don't wanna heal though. I wanna do that planet. Make Kitty
Do you
heal.
even have a heal spec on that one?
I do.
I don't know that.
You should say you don't.
Yeah, I did that. I'll be right back. I'll go salvage my heal spec.
This is a star map. Don't click the thing in the center, it starts to fight. So here you are fighting the sun. The sun is gonna pulse every 6 seconds. And there will be 3 planets. One will be orbiting at the very close range, and that will be our anchor point to this fight. It means that the raid is gonna constantly rotate together with the planet around the sun. You're gonna see a timer running next to the planet. That's a raid core thing. When the timer hits 0, the sun will pulse the next time, and if you are standing behind this planet, in the small, quite hardly visible green area, you will reset your stacks. Meaning that if you don't get hit by the sun's nuke, and you don't get the stack from it. The sun stacks, if stayed outside, will start to hurt really a lot, and you will take less healing, so you will die if you don't reset your stacks. As a ranged person, you can literally just stay behind the planet and ride it for most of the fight to get no stacks at all. But melees need to go and hit the sun, and then when you get somewhere between 3 to 5 stacks, you go behind the planet, get your stack reset, and then return to fight again.
Yeah, so what I do is I just stay behind the planet.
Most of the time you're just gonna be hitting it, and there will be assigned people doing the asteroids and whatnot. But then after a while you're gonna hear World Ender go, and you need to follow the raid to west to destroy a World Ender that spawns and comes from the side. Stay together. You can also use all that to planets to reset your stacks. And whenever an asteroid gets destroyed, it will drop 2 yellow shards. Don't touch them. They will slowly float towards the sun. If you pick one, you will die. The World Ender, when destroyed, will turn into 3 asteroids that the raid will cleave immediately. It will turn into 6 yellow snow. So if you run through them, you will die. Don't eat yellow snow, it's very bad for your health.
Don't eat yellow snow.
So,
no
listen to calls, keep your stacks low. If your stacks are not resetting, it means you are not close enough to the planet to be in the safe zone. And after the World, you come back and probably holding DPS, waiting for the mid-phase timing, and then we will go, and once you're in the mid-phase, you need to keep your stack especially low because they're just going to build off damage. And afterward, we just rinse and repeat. Just avoid red, have some kind of a snare or a route to stop the asteroid from getting close to the sun, and listen to further instructions. Have you dealt with the...
Yeah, they reset again.
Asteroid bullet.
With the frames.
Oh yeah guys, change shields. Don't use a supercharge shield.
Put on supercharge is the best shield for this.
You put on a supercharge and you're a dead man.
Well, not necessarily.
Most likely.
Just assume their gender.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to heal. Wait.
She's both left and right, what?
Wait, Kitty is left and right? How?
That's not gonna work.
I was like, huh? What?
I guess you need to clean a box.
Like, behind and right might maybe work, but left and right no.
Okay. Who is doing planet? Dead planets?
Yeah. You can't just do it with no one. That's not how it works.
Oh my god.
Like, I
basically been that way for the past few raids anyways.
50% of the time I can root them, but I need someone to kill them.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll see how that ends up. Can Bay have 2 core red targets? And is fire ready? I'll get fire ready.
Yeah, we rolled.
I guess you need to clean off some loot though, because I don't have stuff.
Do you want me to screenshot the roll, or do I have to win it again? Oh, I mean, no, what? No, we should have rolled again. What?
Yeah, this is Laveka delaying, and you can even see it. When you're running here, that's the first bit, you can see Laveka tampering with the console and then running off.
Should we go ahead?
Yeah, you go red to stack.
I like the chat. A shape is a shape, but a star is a star. And yes, I did take that out of context.
Are you in Raz?
I'm ready.
Where just go?
3, 2, 1.
So how we do countdown?
Gonna pew pew a star.
Oh yeah, the tank is started with a huge nuke. So you don't want to be on the tank. That's a good.
I mean, you have to have no tank because you go like outside the planet.
So remember, stay close to the planet. Near there, too far to reach your stacks. It's very tiny. Anyone mind stopping this bit?
I think they're supposed to be doing it.
Lucky. Ras, you don't need to come for the asteroid system. Amirta, you're too far from the planet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Which planet?
The purple one.
The purple planet.
You need to be closer to it to visit your stacks. Go like that. Okay,
one you're having
go.
right now.
Go destroy the Redmoon guys. Harry, you need to occasionally visit your stacks, otherwise you're gonna die. You need to help.
Why do you jump you up, Darcy?
Okay, so I should like follow the purple planet?
Don't pick up the yellow snow.
Step on the yellow, don't step on the yellow.
I have no route! Fuck. Oh, it was on my
tank.
Okay, you guys will go.
Wait.
We're gonna need someone to protect the purpose.
I'll do the first one. Keep your stacks low. Oh, that's good. Go red. Go ahead, go red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Right, there will be one behind and make sure the head do not move focus. It's 6%. Sketchy as fuck, and we can't have a single asteroid in the sunlight. Dupe is like 1%. It's okay, it's just one people need it.
Just gonna need it.
I'm trying to just...
We have a long DPS stop, so focus on the asteroids, guys.
Make it, will I make it by just...
Don't be close to them when they pop.
Following the purple and staying behind it.
Faster.
Just doing big QQs on the big thing in the middle. I think is what we need to do.
Slow down on DPS.
Oh god, that was bad. I don't think that so down on the DPS applies to me because I'm low DPS. At least I imagine I am. Not actually parsing myself.
3, 2, 1.
Know that in every single game that I ever played, I was always very bad.
The time to be on the left side and then stop it.
That's a dead planet one.
Okay. Yeah, but still nobody's ever stopping that when it's always in the same spot and nobody stops. It's kind of
yeah, it starts there. I try and reach it by range.
It's going either way.
I think we need to do this.
I think it's working. I mean, the health is...
Someone go through asteroids and
okay, how big asteroids, guys?
That's the wrong right.
No, it's critically massed. Sounds like a bad cookie. Sounds like a really bad cookie.
Probably not, but it's very increasing risk. We're gonna need extra.
There's a asteroid.
We need a connection.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I found no. I guess.
Need one more connection there. This would be.
I wonder how we planet size.
That's the wrong right.
planet is human size?
No, behind.
Why is there a planet that's human size?
Stop DPS, by the way, stop DPS, stop DPS, stop, absolute stop.
Wait, hey,
You heard Decrypt, by the way. Code red, now. Anyone with a Decrypt? I guess we forgot.
Yeah, I got one now. Ship pellet?
Too late now.
Ah, it's in cooldown.
Still holding, by the way. Keep doing asteroids.
Oh, DPS is set, so I'm just following the purple one. Purple.
behind your face.
Right. DPS go, DPS go.
Yay, DPS go!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, our purple planet isn't really
Soon we will get the last stack reset, which means that after that we will destroy the last planet and you can't get any more stack resets. So, stay behind the planet, take this last stack reset. And then step on the right side of the planet. Step on the right side, on the right side. Start with the first cover.
Apparently perfect.
No, I will first. You decrypt. Second cover. Step on the right side then. Right, now get to the edge. Get to the edge. Stay together.
You made it. Thanks, sorry. Nice.
Time to be very edgy.
I'm trying to look at it. It's pretty.
Oh, I can send people on an adventure. You wanna take a closer look?
No, they don't. Right.
God damn it, who's
go on the left to the stairs. No, on the front even. Kill them.
Yeah, I seem to be doing better at holding my ground than...
Stop slacking, kill bastards.
Well, I can get them, theoretically.
If you have enough stacks to do things.
Why is the planet a black hole now?
30% more.
Okay, if I had enough stacks.
Welcome.
Come on!
Is that the connection, seriously? Oh
yeah.
Well, I placed it before you, so I played you.
Oh
Loot!
Oh, come on.
At least we connected. Oh.
We still have one more chance next week.
RIP.
I think I want that.
Hey,
Sweet gravity.
chest again.
Hey, Aeon.
Well, shoulders.
Methinks the Redmoon sickbay is appropriately named.
Going forward, by the way.
Get kicked.
They have to stay healer.
To help, I think, for the next mini.
No, they'll be fine, I believe in.
Yay, which way, which way? Roll,
So if we
roll!
Roll to be set on fire.
Ooh.
Come on forward, guys, don't forget kicks.
Well, I post on Twitter. There's like an auto notification on Twitter when I go live, and I sometimes post on Twitter before I go live. On Twitch I have a link to my Twitter, by the way.
Let's go,
Alright, let's go.
Keep putting, by the way.
Please keep going have DPS.
Keep on trying to not place stuff on the group, but place it close enough so that if people start yelling at me, I turn around. Yeah, YouTube hasn't been very reliant on notifications for quite a while now.
Alright, we're gonna do this mini with a yellow wave. Benches, make sure you're using zaps. As espers, don't use Spectre Swarm. On this mini we can't be healed when we're fighting it. The boss is gonna be knocking out spinning axes towards the tank, and they will ricochet off the walls. So make sure you dodge them and then dodge them again when they blindside you from behind. Also, the boss is gonna be spawning ads at certain percentages, and the ads will be doing damage to everybody around them. And because we can't be healed, the only way we can get healed is that the healers are gonna be healing those surgery survivors on the beds. They will put a big green cone, and we stand in it and we get healed and damage buff. So we start the fight here, get the first one healed immediately, and then we move as a raid at the second bed, and the third bed, and the fourth bed, and so on. And we keep moving all the time. And don't drag behind or you won't get healed, and avoid the spinning axes. And have a kick for when the ads are casting something nasty.
Ah, what I understood is not press my button check.
Take a cooldown on the left at the 2-3 heals so we can get the biggest burn out of them. Go, go.
I do have a kick.
I'll do
or a
second
crush.
quarter when the 2 ads. Let's go.
Apparently we will be doing a lot of moves.
Okay, that's first. We're moving. So that then. Second. We're moving. Third. Moving. Kick.
This is actually very hard for me to see. Where's the boss?
You should have done the other universe for achievement.
This time we actually got the heals up on time in the perfect spots rather than waiting for 10-20 seconds for one.
Click the window. Beautiful.
It's a window leaking time so you don't pull the mobs. Oh yeah, that doesn't help for sure, but the intended effect kick. You get the intended effect is anyways that there is one healer keeping like 4 or 5 alive, 3, 4, 5, and the other 2 start from 1, 2, 3. I don't know, we're having the separate cases to deal with.
I'm not bored, but it is very hard for me
the
to
raid has a
stream so
gangbang
late
on
at
the
night.
bed, and I will put the boss on you and then just wait, stand on top of the bed.
Just get natural yawn.
Go for the halfway.
Alright, going.
Roll 2.
No.
It is if you want to stand in the red yourself the next one.
If you want to stand there, yeah.
I'll take the boss and go in the left.
Perfect is like looking out for me and telling me to roll things. Nice.
This mechanic isn't too difficult anyways.
I am so tempted to use Spectral Swarm, but I know that I was told not to.
You didn't think to skip it.
There's a gangbang in the back, it's pretty the second.
I think I need to.
You'll break it this time.
No, you don't want to target if you're standing with the bed. It's gonna have everybody getting hit by the floor.
Tomorrow we're gonna be going on house tours.
You can try it, I can show you.
Because you did see me build a house, but there's like some really, really pretty houses out there.
See? Like if I
what are about?
And then we're all gonna get...
And on Sunday we're tackling the last remaining raid.
I would possibly have some resistance.
No, it doesn't work. It does nothing.
Ooh, pretty shield.
Yeah, last week when it got aggro on a DPS, it's time to end our raid. I guess... break time? Yes, no?
Yes, break.
It's me, Redmoon's morgue, where dead things is kept. That said, it's been nice knowing you, mates. 'Tis better ye all die than all.
Oh, we could at least kill the bucket thing for people.
Bucket doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh! It wasn't meant to.
Oops, yes, Kitty.
No, it wasn't meant to be in
I
this
believe you totally.
Oh god.
Oops.
Wait, I rolled 2 and then I rolled 6.
If it was a accident, quote unquote accidental, then I would have accidentally hit them with a attack.
Lumbar? Very bad idea.
I wanted to sit in
To
this
be on the
bucket.
tank side? I don't know. And I don't think I do.
So, the break next timer?
Let's come back. Yes, come back.
I was actually wanting to be in this
true,
thing.
but we're waiting for like a minute after we have break now with no time.
You see, as survivor too on the tank. But in the way they were more.
We on a break?
Yes.
Yes.
For how long?
For
I don't know.
X amount of time.
5 minutes.
Oh, Kitty, your choice again.
That's the perfect thing for breaks. There! It's break time. Did you do it? Oh, you're playing.
Learning how to play a piano on a keyboard, and it's really hard because sometimes I'm remembering which key on the keyboard does what, and then you say a bunch of numbers and then my brain just goes.
You mean over there?
Yeah. I hear numbers and then I go, what key is what now? Oh. Yeah, I'm able to play most of the heavy. Help a lot, sugar. So I feel like your brain's not operating right.
You know the good thing about me not really understanding the trailer for the new expansion? Is that I'm doing the full story before the full expansion.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I'm watching it now. There is a very cute talking thing in it. I'm on the be right back screen. So as I understand, the calamity is coming.
Yeah, the big calamity that's basically being caused by Idol.
What did she do?
Fuck knows. But that's what I understand. If you're becoming a warrior of darkness, you're fighting.
Okay, we should be back now. Oh. Oh god, where are we?
In the void.
Oh, it's a vent. That was scary.
Guess someone fought something, because I wasn't laying down anymore.
Hey, ik heb auto genezen.
How is it that we're 21?
You can kick Red Sox XL. It's not needed anymore.
Also perfect. There are people who took characters in the raid.
I love how perfect all characters start with perfect.
Not all of
them. You're so easy to recognize like this.
Most of them end with perfect.
Also during the break I went to the bathroom and like washed off lipstick. I have no idea how, but like lipstick ended up here and here. So it looked like I was like doing a proper fight. Like it's war paint, people.
Check your buff. Yeah.
Oh, there's still some people that are a bit AFK. Or as I can see.
I don't know if there's something.
Not sure why we need to do this thing, but let's do it anyway.
Very big thing.
Oh, you're the one who pulled it!
Yeah, I'm just not sure why we always do it. I mean, technically we don't need to do it, but it's budget, so we need to do it.
We pull it so the raid doesn't have to.
Double kill.
I have no idea why my undergeared rat has threat.
Triple kill.
However.
Because you're still an Esper.
Because you're pink. So we rank a bucket, so you know if you choose his kind.
I am hiding.
Okay, so here one stack. Like if you get a big sick, you move away so the sickle doesn't touch anyone and you'll be cleansed. Because if the sickle touches anyone else, it touches them. And this is called a chain reaction and you'll be wiped.
So too long didn't really stay stacked behind the boss. If you get the big circle debuff on you, move out of the raid and stand still, and nobody have a cleanse apart from Remy. Right? Guess we're ready. Yes, it's like mega hits indeed. Well, I guess we have to cleanse you out of that habit. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, it always kind of rubs me the wrong way, just how big these areas are.
Stack, guys, stack.
Like, it feels like it's designed for giants. Probably is, but you're still feeling like there's little people and too much space.
Hello?
World of Warcraft has a very similar problem.
Please don't go AFK.
This is what Mega is, by the way.
I don't think he was AFK, because otherwise he wouldn't have been there.
Well, was that when we pulled and then went AFK?
You come on sub us, so
just die.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. You go AFK 2 seconds after we pull. It's perfect every time.
If I have purple and I run away and I die, is that okay?
Yes, but that's not intended to happen. That was a perfect demonstration of why you have to move out of the raid when you get the big thing in it, because when it ends, it will explode, or when it cleanses, when it gets cleansed, it will explode, and everyone who gets hit by it, it repeats on as many people. So, if you're standing on the raid when it ends, it will repeat on the entire raid, which just happened.
Yeah, I know, but I got purple afterwards and I like carried it away and it just went boom.
Yeah, but it's kind of the point that if we get that many circles, we are fucked regardless, so... Normally though, if you get the individual circle, then just move out of the raid so that the circle doesn't touch the raid and then stand still. If you don't get cleansed, then you die, you will remember your sacrifice. If you come closer to us, you should get it.
Time for more Emperor Pandas. Nom 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 nom.
God damn it, our last stackers, please get here. Alright, this time with 100% less firing. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hurry, don't be here, be on the raid. Circle out. Okay.
See, that's where it stopped me with that circle. Just checking.
Whoa.
That ended really badly if it was
but I believe in you guys.
Believing in people playing MMOs is what frustrates people playing MMOs.
Circle move out. Circle out.
Oh, this isn't even like a proper boss. This feels like a boss.
And so loud please. Sorry,
It's more
Probably, isn't it? That?
I know it was tough, but we made it. Right? Yeah. Everybody is in melee, everybody is in front of the boss, don't go left, don't go right, and you... How did they pull this? It's perfect, seriously. This is kind of a screwed position though, doing anything.
I know.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Spin around to the other side, guys. Spin around, please go to the other side. Mine, I guess, are getting spinned around anyways.
I could bail. Would that help?
No, no, fuck no, they're gonna go back to the entrance. Please come on the bigger side.
Go to the other side.
Break the cage. This is fucked because the person with dagger is somewhere in your running.
Go back and you're not sending the back.
I wonder if that accidental fall was mine. Because I did use Swarm like last run, but we should have expired by now.
Yeah. Rips are running though. Get pushed out, stack together, wait for it to end.
I like that, Reba. Congrats on your death.
This actually feels like a box.
Back in the front, break the cages, please. Your right fire, I guess? Yeah, here we go.
Well, there's no right, kinda. The right is what it...
I think
It feels like a boss, but it's held to suggest to me an edge.
Okay, you're having to reflect. Apparently no healer is following us, which is nice.
The circle plug I was shooting out, somebody's supposed to soak that, just let him die.
Yeah, the tanks are picking them up that way. I don't, if somebody picks it up, that person gets stunned. If nobody picks it up, everybody gets stunned.
Oh, okay.
And the circles are shooting out roughly towards where people are, which is why we are stacked. Break the gate. Please, you're supposed to be in melee because if you are not in melee, you can get hit by the circle, which means your face will be ripped off and it hurts.
It's hard to break the cage when you have the...
Your face will be ripped off, and that hurts.
Oh, that was messy as fuck.
Way!
We survived the ranger point.
Just how you like it, huh?
We live!
There's a limit to how messy it can be. At the left wall, don't go through the center of the corner, you will pull.
Like the pure.
Apparently we don't want to deal with this one. Heard a TeamSpeak bleep and another bleep.
Our little chase may be
I guess.
but your service to the Redmoon Marauder.
So this is Laveka. If you are new, then you will most likely not be put on any major roles. There is a long spreadsheet for a lot of things. Dodge red that appears underneath you, then dodge red that is spinning, and dodge red that is on the ground. Stay with the raid. If you get a line on you, it means an ad is following you. Just make the line go through the boss and let it get
looks
played with
very
the boss.
cool.
Listen to calls. Never be in front of the big titan that comes out of the furnace. And if you get hit by his front cleave, you need to make sure you quickly stack on the tank afterwards to get healed together with it. If you die, you will be sent to the downstairs realm and you leave a soul upstairs. And when your soul is killed, you can come back up again. So if you die, just hit the boss downstairs until your soul is ready to be picked up. And this... And yeah, there are a lot of circles, but it would be recommended to dodge most of them. Yes, remember, take your pulls, grapples, collapses, spatial shifts to move the souls near the boss so you can cleave them effectively when people die. I hope people have checked the spreadsheet. So dodge all kinds of red. You can ignore the quick circles that come from the ads, but the slow numbered circles are one-shots. They are the numbered circles rotating from 1 to 5. Just don't kick the circle, kick the orb that pops right after the circle.
Apparently that's best in slot.
Remember, downstairs, don't hit the ads unless the mid phase has already started. Hit the boss instead. We need to save the ads downstairs for the mid phase.
I don't see a Mary, yet she's marked for arcane missiles.
I guess that's Wombo. Or Viperine.
I know. I know.
I think, Remy, you mean Essence one, not Orb one. This one drops weapons. It's the last boss, so she drops weapons. And Yakami, set for Essence kick one, not for Orb one.
Okay, I was just chatting with some people. Some person wants some help with Wildstar and stuff.
If you can get it to roll up high enough.
So I tend to be doing like multiple stuff at once.
So they're both sickle objects.
Somehow I've become a bit of a spokesperson for Wildstar.
I'll pull it to the center for you.
But I suppose it's expected when it's shutting down and there aren't that much community doing around it. So it's very awesome that this guild stayed running stuff till the very bitter end. Some of my friends even were like, so you're abandoning us for Wildstar for a dead game. And then others were like, yeah, we're gonna be here in 12 days and Wildstar won't. I read the spreadsheet, it looks like I'm not supposed to do anything.
I don't know, I guess because reasons?
Raisins.
Raisins, how nice.
I like raisins.
This Vectra here? Well, I hope he comes back within a reasonable time. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
That baby cat sounds a bit lonely. Call him a baby cat, he's not cute. Just sounds like one. I am very likely to die here because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Like with some other bosses I had semi-idea, with this one not a...
It's in position. Snowball, you can stay close enough to DPS, you don't have to look up. Gate, Titan, Northwest, I'm gonna take the next one down. Stop. Remember, please, you're not supposed to be standing in it, you're not supposed to be hitting snowball, you're not supposed to be hitting the ass.
What is possible?
Why are you hitting in the ass? Snowball, come on.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay, well, trying to be changed.
No, but... Fuck downstairs because listening to instructions is hard content. Focus the souls, focus the soul. I didn't pop out of the fucking cross.
Servocase medium. With the soul. Get the soul from over here.
Focus souls, guys.
Really hard to see.
Kiss can come down. Focus souls, guys, come on. Why is both Remy and Kami downstairs? Kami, you're supposed to be up. But I guess you should switch now in case if you have us already.
And keep the
Please handle the fucking souls upstairs. You have way too much DPS.
Dead of finance.
Well, somebody's not doing their job. I hope that's not me.
Seriously, what's up with the damn souls? There are way too many people down here. We're literally gonna wipe this because people can't be arsed with the souls instead they're hitting the boss or the axe, which is right now irrelevant. Because we're wiping this because nobody's with the fucking souls.
We're pulling the souls out of the furnace.
Still a lot of skeletons up.
There are one next one. There are no souls.
How the hell are the souls this difficult things to do?
Going down.
I have no idea what to do about the souls. All I know is that I wasn't on the spreadsheet.
Where? I don't see your soul though anywhere. Where the hell is it?
Oh, it finally got killed.
Mirta, you're supposed to pull the skeletons to middle, not to die to them.
I'm still alive.
But if you have a line, you need to pull the boss. But Remy, I don't see your soul.
There was no soul upstairs, I didn't see it either. Not even in the furnace. It was gone.
Somebody pick 6 please. Also have immortal add. Nice. This boy is fucking messed up.
There was no soul on the
Fuck, a big missile.
Yeah, there was no soul.
Run towards the line.
The souls please, the boss is in you. Come on, souls, get them out of the field, you can't pull them inside of it. Get them out of the field, you're supposed to have grapples and pulls for that.
My soul should find it.
Go southwest Titan, wait till it's southwest Titan. Big kills on both tanks.
I'm downstairs.
Vision something great. It's something. Kill the little lads.
Take them down to the boss.
I need the kills.
I wish we could raise people, and I also wish I could understand this fight.
There's nobody left upstairs.
There's still one Titan upstairs.
Yeah. I pick heals again.
Keep this.
This is a wipe. Can people please fucking read the sheet? Have the damn kicks.
Beware.
And please handle the souls. Like, we are over-gearing and over-DPSing this so badly. Can people please do the fucking souls? Like, I'm not yelling at the new guys, but the people who have been here for fucking 2 years. You should know better by this time. No, it's not just you. It's literally the boss is immune to damage. They know it. They keep hitting it instead of going for the souls. But Remy, your soul was bugged. It wasn't there. Please switch your kick to a root or snare if you're not doing the essences, because if you kick the ads, they might get glitched if you kick them and they reach 0 health points. They're not gonna go down then, instead they will stay up as immortal ones.
Camille, I think
you're not supposed to go down, Kami. It says in the sheet that it says next to Remy going down first, and then it says to Ellie swapping down. Yeah.
You think he's gonna scream?
Not part of the Essence Void Kickers, which is Kami, Ellie, Cydia, Rita, and Remy. Please don't have a kick. You're supposed to have a root or a snare, which we can use on the ads to slow them down. If you use a kick on them and they get reduced to 0 health points while they are stunned, it screws it over, and they can get glitched and they will not be sent down. So instead they will be upstairs as immortal ads. But please, guys, focus the damn souls. Have pulls, all the grapple collapses, spatial switch, knockbacks, stack the mobs, and black hole, stack the souls together, and even if we don't have one, go hit them, because when the boss is capped, there's no point hitting it, you can't do any damage to it. Alright? Still though, that was a mistake, but it was not the mistake that caused us to pull. The mistake, well, apart from Remy's soul being missing, is that there was literally like 6 people downstairs and no souls were coming down for them to take. Don't be blindsided on the boss. Also come a bit closer. Come a bit closer, please.
No, that's for kicks, Kami.
Mirta? Closer, not away.
I was just talking with Perfect about things I don't understand.
Okay, but let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Do not die. Kill things with the name of soul in them. I see an essence void that doesn't call soul.
Good enough. Don't overstack it.
The apparition that is not a soul.
Please stop standing in the damn circle. Come on. It's in position. Titan in northwest. Go down.
That is a Titan, not a soul.
Glitched.
Divider of Zeros is not a soul.
There are souls on the boss fight.
Yeah, see. We're gonna get the skeletons back up at the way.
This is my cat, not a soul.
Stop PB for 1 second.
This is very not helpful.
Go again, big scope,
I
big
hope
scope.
that he climbs down.
Kick them up fast.
Or goes away.
Please focus souls.
Okay, I think I left my soul behind.
Focus off.
This is Dead Realm.
Okay, kill Titan.
Still have a tail on my screen. Okay, I can see a green thing. They ran towards. I'm out now.
Kiss come down.
They were
go
getting it.
Stay there. I hope upstairs is focusing on the souls, because Lavek has been moved.
Ah! Lost soul! Oh my god.
Go up, Tari, pick up your soul. You should have a green line to your soul if you have Raid Core, but you still can see it out one anyway. If you get a line on you upstairs, that means you have an ad after you. Just pull the line through the boss, or go to the boss, and it will be cool to get over the
Sorry, but people...
You don't have a soul?
People still run away with the mobs on them.
Oh,
I definitely know I killed one more soul before I went down.
I have a mob on me. I'm pulling it through the bus.
Or down.
Let's go up.
I am following instructions.
Titan northeast.
Not recommended to stand in those big circles.
Sorry. Fuck this shit. Take the next one. Is it going up again?
Yes.
Stop DBS on the boss. Stop DBS on the boss. Stop DBS on the boss. Take the Titan is coming up in a second.
5, 4.
The fuck is coming doing this mid phase? Nice. Please don't stop kicking.
I have it.
Kill the Titan, DBS go. Kill the Titan. Everybody's in the fucking souls. That bitch too.
Got sent down.
I got died
too.
Behind these big kills. Can we focus on the souls? There's so many fucking souls. Don't go down on the wall, it's gonna go back. Should be enough to do there for now.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's way more than that.
Raid, northwest.
I'm guessing you don't want me to come back up.
I'm not supposed to come back up.
No,
on me.
same stay.
Remember downstairs, kill them on top of the boss. I presume you have enough people down there.
No, 1 DPS. Actually 2 DPS.
Can move on.
2?
No heal.
Done. He's done.
There are points
There's no
today.
heal
Well, instead of drinking coffee, I just spill it all over myself.
Whoever wasn't there faster.
That just happens.
I think it's fine.
Kill the other Titan.
Pull the souls out of first, please.
Kill the skeletons in here though.
Somebody pull Ellie out. Kill the Titan downstairs, please.
Someone's dead.
Working on
Right,
it.
you can come up, you can come up, come up.
Go ahead.
Titan southeast.
Ooh, it's 12 stats. I don't think I've ever had so many.
That is still a very alive boss.
Yeah, the only person DPSing the Titan is me.
Makes me worried.
No, I'm leaving it.
I blast orbs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I know the best. You can do it, guys! Come on!
Pick up, please.
I fully support you and your ability to do this.
Ignore those boss.
Uh-oh. Oh, good, good. A lot of the raid went grey and I was like, uh-oh!
Welcome down.
Beware.
Does any healer have a soul?
Yeah, I think we should be up.
I'm gonna just torture my microphone.
If you go up, you just count down and you die.
Not true.
Get myself in a better shot. Seeing as I'm very dead right now.
If you stand in the... If you stand in the essence where you die, or if you pick up a orb downstairs, you die.
Perfect. I think it's covered.
Looks a bit better if I'm not
telegraph that roots you.
What one?
Oh, cool.
The one that roots you so you can't move.
Yeah.
No,
That is
just
for
pulls you in.
survey?
might also great for people can see the
That's
cutscene.
if the guy who gets hit by the telegraph upstairs from the Titan doesn't get healed.
You can have the people hear the cutscene, by the way.
Allow me to see what I can arrange with the Redmoon Terror's new captain. I'd be happy to acquiesce to your request, mateys. Helm, be plotting a course for Nexus, if you please.
What the hell is explosion of souls?
Is that like the last phase of Laraka? The last mid phase, the cast. The one which kills everyone.
Yes.
That's not supposed to kill you, it's supposed to lead you downstairs.
You sent me downstairs and then he killed me.
You probably died to something else then, not to that.
I'm not sure if it is that one because I was downstairs when it was happening and I got hit by it for 25k. Oh well.
Maybe he got so far and died.
Maybe it's something else then.
But yeah, thanks for the raid.
Oh, cool, we done.
The fake is a token.
What?
At that. Can only token for any people.
Got a
Crazy
pet.
for any RMC token.
It's a countdown.
I don't know if there's no token for weapons, there's only for armor. Daar gaat het Reik is een omni token, you can create it for any token.
Okay people, so that was the end of our raiding experience for Redmoon. We still have one left and it's the first raid ever, but on an extra difficulty. So, thank you for watching, and we're doing that on Sunday, and tomorrow it's Guild House Tours. And then on Monday we're coming back to Farside, the Daily Zone.
The answer to why is not why not.